welcome to my very first video. I'm Pedro Roberts. This is video number 1, YouTube first ever. Disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physio, I'm a running coach, I'm not an elite athlete. If you're an elite athlete, oh, what are you doing here? I do have over 2 decades of running experience and knowledge in this running space, and I'd love to share that with you. If you're a new runner, particularly, this may be the channel that you want to be in. This may be the space you want to be in, and also to join us and form a community of young at heart people, because I mean, come on, I'm 50, I'm going to be 50 next year, and I'm going to do my first triathlon for my first. Just put it on camera, I just made my commitment to that. I have started training with it. Of course, it's been a little bit difficult this last 2 years before these lockdowns, but I've been trying to put in as much work as I possibly can in the pool, on the bike, and on the road. And we're going to talk about being on the road. And yeah, I've done 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, ultra marathons, ultra marathons, and experience to share with you. And hopefully that's going to help you with it. But so, without further ado, because I'm just going to keep going on and on about it, let's get into today's topic: road running shoes versus trail running shoes. Can you spot the difference? I've got my shoes here. Not brand new shoes. These are actually used shoes. Shoes that I actually use, that I actually run with. My shoes. 5 in the morning. If there's load shedding, when the lights are not working, a couple of days in the month, every month when our electric companies just switch off the lights. Like, I don't know who that guy is, but he's got the best job in the world. He's just like, I'm switching over that time, and I'll switch back on in a couple of hours. 5 in the morning, there are no lights, you don't want to disturb the family, you don't want to wake everyone up. It's like, how do you know the difference between the shoe you're busy putting on and knowing that what you're going to be doing in the morning? Well, I can share my little secret with you. My secret is the smell test. Pro running shoe. Trail running shoe, very different. When we're talking about these two shoes, this is my Hoka men's Ahari 5 road running shoe. I'm going to give you all the stats and things about it. I'm going to talk a little bit about the company itself as well, because I like trivia. When you're doing your long, slow distance running, especially on a Sunday with my best buddies that I run with, that we are enjoying ourselves with the run, but you're also having a lot of conversation, because you have to run slow distance, grow that heart as you can speak and run, so we don't run too fast. Like Coach Perry, who always talks about to the ultra marathon, the comrades marathon, we run too fast. Run slower, speak more while you're running. And then, of course, we're going to look at this shoe as well, which is the Asics Gel-Fujirado trail running shoe, and going to find out the difference between trail runners and road runners. And hopefully at the end of this day, you can go and brag to your friends that I know stuff that you don't know. That you can walk into sportsman's warehouse or sports scene and you can tell the guy that you know things. I know stuff. So let's get into the Hoka 1. No, I say Hoka 1-1 because for the longest time I thought it was 1-1, but it's not. It's actually Polynesian language of Maori, and I mean, me being in the Southern Hemisphere, us rugby. The Southern Hemisphere, rugby people, we should have known. I should have known, because I mean, we know the Hoka, we know New Zealand, we know the All Blacks, we know everybody in terms of Australia, South Africa, and that, us being world champions on more than one occasion in terms of the rugby. Does this, and then playing up against the Northern Hemisphere, because this Hoka 1-1s or Hoka One is Polynesian language Maori. And it means fly over earth, and literally the shoe is so light. It is lightweight, it's got the thick extra sole, it really supports your foot, it really is great. Now I do have what is called an overpronation, so that means I run a little bit funnier. My foot tends to roll inwards. That's why it's got this extra support here. I do have a very limited choice with regards to shoes, so out of every 100 shoes, I maybe am lucky if there's 5 shoes that can actually do what I need in terms of my running, because of the overpronation, because you need that extra support, and this is one of the shoes that actually provides that support. So it's very important that you understand your gait, that's your running technique, that you've got your understanding mechanics, so that you can protect yourself, protect your ankles, knees, hips, just overall that you can not over displace energy and you can utilize your energy well during your run. A fantastic shoe for me. May not be the best shoe for you to use, but you need to find out the knowledge with regards to how your body works, how your body mechanics all operate, and know exactly how you plant your foot. This shoe has got a fantastic heel to toe drop, not too much 5 for me, which is good. That means how thick it is from the inside here to the bottom. So you can feel it's thicker, and then it's thinner. The inside, the shoe actually takes a dip like it's a river, and this is a final dip from the top of where your heel sits to where your toe is sitting here at the bottom. So your heel sitting a little bit higher, your toe sitting a little bit lower, and it's a final change in there. So this would be a mid foot drop, which is not too heavy, not too much. I don't know if you've seen your toddlers. Your toddlers just tip a toe, tip a toe, tip a toe. They can just actually run, on their toes, and it's just amazing of how fast they can move. You see the big sprinters, they also closer to the front of their feet in terms of getting space. And that's what you got. For those who are heel planters that land on their foot, that strike with the back of their foot, of course you need even more of a heel to toe drop, where you can have it up to 8 mils, because of course landing on your heel is quite dangerous for your mechanics, because you're sending the shock straight up your leg, through your ankles, through your knees, through your hips. So you need to understand that some shoes can really help you with new technology to help you compensate. So yeah, so the Hoka brand, of course, it was started by 2 French guys again. Northern Hemisphere rugby guys, France, Wales, Japan, England. They love their rugby, but they also have lots of respect for the Southern Hemisphere, and you can see why the inspiration came there. Yeah, great shoes, lightweight, like I said. I wear UK 8, and why am I telling you? UK 8, by the way, this is a US 8.5. This is about 25 centimeters long, which is about just over 10 inches, just over 10 inches, just over 25 centimeters long. And why my size? I mean, it doesn't really matter to you. Probably you're wearing something else, a 7, or 8, or 9, 10, because your shoe that you're going to wear for running will always be a size bigger than what you're wearing in other spaces. Your office shoes, the shoes you're wearing to church or wherever it is, your more smart shoe, your other casual shoes. So that will be a size 7 for me. That's a little bit smaller than this. But when you are running, especially when you're running long distances, your feet tend to swell, because remember that you got body fluids going down there, and you get swelling on your feet. So you need a little bit more space. Otherwise, you end up losing your toenails, blisters and so forth. So you need some space in the shoe when you're looking at that. Price-wise, price-wise, it's a little bit of a pricey shoe. Again, it's because it's got the extra support here. It's 2,800 Rand. It's your sportsman's warehouse. Yeah, it's probably will be cheaper than that overseas. We're turning it into dollars, but 2,800 Rand for $190, which is a pricey for a shoe. But then again, you don't get many supportive shoes that's this light, that's this comfortable to run in, and it just gives you that extra little bit of kick in your step.